Welcome to OTB Boxing Class 101. New students, subscribe on your way in. Old students, hit the like button. It is Ohio's day. Got my co-host along, Mr. Ohio Runs Boxing himself. We gonna tap in, man. Chop it up a little bit about this weekend in boxing. But
What's
first of
good?
all, how you feeling, bro?
Pretty good, man.
First of all, gotta address the elephant in the room. It was a massacre last night.
I didn't see it, but you
You
gonna
ain't
definitely
see it? It was
no.
bad, man. Hey, you ever had one of those moments when just everything just leave? Like I'm in my head, bro. Like I done prep, so I'm like, man, I'm gonna hit the fights that didn't happen, hit why we needed that fight, hit why
Mm-hmm.
that fight is important to boxing, you know what I mean? I'm like, shit, I done studied up on the Aaron Pryor Sugar Ray shit, you know what I mean? I done
Mm-hmm.
looked up the Winky Wright, Floyd Mayweather shit, because we ain't get that fight, salute, Skywalker, salute, AJ. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Hit the like button.
Salute, Skywalker, no
So,
respect.
I'm in my head. I'm about to go in. I'm ready. Now I fall asleep, wake up, knockout on this second to last prediction. I say, oh shit, and then I gotta give it to Big Bro because I ain't gonna we take ours on the chin, man. Big Bro is definitely special in what he do, man. Yeah, I mean we knew it was gonna be an uphill battle. We knew it was gonna be a tough battle to win, but his delivery is something different. You understand? And that comedic focus combined with the emotion while still channeling your facts. You understand? Is something that he really good at doing. So yeah, I mean, I'ma salute him, put my tombstone on the graveyard. You understand? And we gonna take it on the chin and keep moving, man. But I definitely enjoyed the experience. You get a chance, go back and check it out, man. It was a right debate, but you know us, man. So you know how I expected, and you know what I expected of me. I ain't
Oh, you
never
you and you and BFT was the best fight the best was going was debating.
yeah, we debated who needed who,
Oh, okay.
which was a winnable debate. You feel that's a debatable question, regardless of the facts. You understand? Provided the history and the legacy that Terrence Crawford walked in there with,
Mm-hmm.
combined with what he chasing. You understand? And that's definitely a credible debate. I just went about it the wrong way, bro. I woke up and yeah, man, I ain't even
Right.
go. I had one. It was a bad game, man. Everybody have a bad game. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I
Okay.
ain't go
Okay.
hurt, man. And but it was good to, I mean, the attention to detail that I put into my film study. So everybody know how I'm gonna, I mean, approach this from here on now. And I ain't too. What up, Knock? What up, Knock? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. You
So hold
definitely
on.
can. Hold on, I
Not
think
to cut.
somebody down there. Knock is down there. Go ahead, bro.
Tap in.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Oh no,
What
I
you was
was
about
gonna
to say?
ask. You were saying something about Aaron Pryor and Sugar Ray, man. What was your thoughts on that? I didn't hear you elaborate on the Aaron Pryor and Sugar Ray. What was going? What would you? What was?
Well, my route for that was more or less it was a fight that we didn't get. You understand? And I was
Mm,
never upon the impression that one of them needed the other more. You
mm,
understand? But alongside that, they need each other. You understand?
mm-hmm.
For both of them to lead the sport and them two not fight each other would be, I mean, a travesty to the talent that they have.
Right, right.
So I was never alongside the impression that one of them need the other one more. You understand? But along that was just a fight that I felt like we didn't get. You understand? And whenever we don't get these type of fights, regardless of what the reason is, like shit, it's a problem.
Mm,
And you can blame Buddy LaRosa for that. And when you go to Floyd Mayweather, Winky Wright, you could blame Shaw, Glenn
yep.
Shaw for that. You understand? But and regardless of how you look at it. These
Are
is
you
fights that we didn't get.
are you blaming Buddy based on the offer that they rejected? Is that what you're saying?
Honestly, I don't think that because they said that they had agreed to that fight. Yeah, I mean that fight was agreed to. He was gonna get to 750, but that's when we had the torn retina situation, which was another point that I made. And it's just ironic to me that it's a 0.01% chance of you getting this injury, but we see this injury when fighters don't want to fight. You know, ironically, and then you come back 2 years later and fight it. And when you look at the Errol Spence situation, he come back. Both of them had their surgery 7 months apart. But you understand when you look at it alongside the facts that we didn't get these fights in. Yeah, I mean it's just ironic that it's a recurring issue. You understand, or a recurring injury within us getting iconic fights in the sport of boxing. Go ahead, Knock. Tap in with me, bro.
Hey, man. Shout out to you, OTB. How you doing, bro?
How you feeling?
And shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing as well,
That's
man.
good, man.
So, bro, like, I hear you talking about the debate, man. I feel like you could have won that debate, bro. Like you said,
that's why I said it was very winnable.
Yeah, bro. I feel like for me, because if you really want, like, I agree with you in terms of them needing each other. So in the first round, like, just if it was me in the first round, like when you were trying to say that Errol Spence needs Terrence Crawford,
salute.
I would have tried to make the point that no matter what he accomplished, because see what the brother BF was doing and what he did a good job of, he was like, yeah, if Earl go to 154, he could get undisputed there, or Earl will be rich regardless. He already rich, so he don't need him. But see, the argument is, as long as he need him for something, then you prove the point that he need him. So no matter what Earl do at 154, no matter what he do at 160, if he don't fight Bud Crawford, then your legacy still ain't as great as it can be. So if you undisputed at 154, if you become champion at 160, you unified at 147, it's still gonna always be out there. Well, bro, you didn't fight undisputed at 147. Even if you lose. So that's the route that I would have took. Same thing for Terrence Crawford when you were trying to prove that Terrence Crawford needs Errol Spence. Same thing. Hey, he rich, that's cool. He pound for pound, that's cool. He going to the Hall of Fame, that's cool. He was undisputed at 140, that's cool. But if he doesn't fight Errol Spence, he needs Errol Spence for his legacy, because if he don't fight him, then shit, he can never become two-time undisputed champion, first man to do it in the four-belt era. Only person to ever do it is Clarissa Shields. So I actually agree.
And you'll never be dominant in any weight category, and no one weight category. You understand? Regardless,
I agree with what you were saying. Well, like what your overall, hey, I disagree on this premise. I agree with that. The argument, and then, bro, we gonna get better. You gonna be up there again, and gonna cook somebody, you gonna do them dirty. But the thing, bro, did you gain more subscribers last night?
Yeah, I think we did jump up like a dub. Yeah, we damn sure did, man, and I appreciate everybody that's new.
So you won.
Nah,
you won, bro. Like, fuck out.
Nah, bro.
You won. You got
we ain't gonna get that narrative in no type of way. We gonna take ours on the chin.
About, bro,
I understand this an overall perspective that we want. Bro. Yeah, I get that. You understand? But you know what it is with us, man. We ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing or make no excuses, none of that.
Yeah, shout out to Best Fight the Best, my boy, man.
Yeah, that's the homie. That's Big Bro, man. And he definitely tapped in.
I didn't even, but I was kind of. He said, Earl can go to 154 and become undisputed. That's if Jamel. That's what Jamel gonna do. Like, he can't even make that prediction because Jamel don't even want to fight Earl. He in a bad situation when it comes to a stablemate because he got the belts. What he gonna do? Vacate 2 of them and let him win if he stays at 154? It's a lot goes on. But I'm gonna tell you another thing. Charles Conwell is the real deal at 154. Earl coming up to he got a beast in Ohio. That's an Olympian. That's a former Olympian, but he's a dog at 154. He fights the way Earl wants to fight. He's in the pocket.
Who is he signed to, bro?
He was Pro. But see, my thing is this. It's hard for Charles to get those type of fights because it's PBC. But here's the thing: once he get in the mandatory spots like Tim and these other guys, that's when it's time to play ball because you either gonna drop those belts or you're gonna have to fight them, and that's where he's gonna come into play. He's there. He's there. Y'all ain't talking about him now, but once Earl and Crawford,
now you know we hip to Charles.
Once they come up to 154, you will be hearing Charles.
Oh no, shit. I mean, everybody on this panel knows Charles Conwell. That man can fight his ass off, bro. He nice with it for real. But yeah, man, it was a good night, man. We had a lot of people in there, and my brother OTB is gonna bounce back and he gonna win the next one. We're gonna schedule another one for him so he can cook somebody.
I just want everybody to know right now too, man. Hey, if you do say that you want some smoke with OTB, I will change my background. I will put you as my image. How y'all see knockout shit? You can be my image for 30 days if you beat me. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's on every film study I drop. Go look at my film studies. Them get up to 26K. That's a stadium.
Yes,
that's a stadium. Problem. You can put your shit in front of a stadium. You understand? And I'm gonna make sure I put you where you need to be.
Damn.
You gonna be my emoji. We want all the smoke. In case anybody needs some incentive to get some, you know what I mean? Because y'all know how detailed my film studies is. So y'all know how I'm about to come at this. So let's get to it. But yeah, man. Appreciate it. I definitely enjoyed the experience, and it's gonna be special. Oh yeah, D man, y'all know we want out. Hey, y'all let him walk past y'all bus stop and Kyle afterward.
Y'all thought OTB was gonna tuck his tail or something. Nah,
man, come on, man.
That's why I rock with him. I already know.
Man,
now I do gotta ask you a question. I know you're gonna move the show. I do gotta ask you a question because before the debate, you were talking about after BF, you were saying you wanted me next. Or you still feel it? You still feel
I said that. Nah, when I said that was if we was gonna do the team thing. That was because you had said let's do a team debate. So if you want to do a Houston, Ohio, or something like that, we definitely can. Texas, Ohio, we definitely can. That was along the lines of that. But man, me and you debate just because I don't want to agree with you. So yeah, I mean, like man, that's the Brody, man. I disagree with the Brody sometimes and know I'm wrong just to disagree. I never sit on the panel.
And I know when you're doing it, this should be making me mad. I'll be like,
I know it do. It make everybody mad. Salute to Big Bro Monty Brown. He definitely Money definitely another one that pulled me in the bathroom and hollered at me, man.
Hey, sometimes you got to be on that. You know, they're gonna disagree sometimes, but that defines the character of you, man. When you got people who you look up to or you respect and they disagree. Me and him had disagreements the other night, and I was like, we was together, and I'm like, wait a minute now, slow your heels down.
Like, man, I just can't, y'all. I can't agree with everybody. It's just in me. You know what I mean? I will figure out something to stand on, and we gonna stand on that, and we gonna fight 10 toes down. Money, you want to jump up? You welcome, big bro. Yeah. Man, you always welcome, big brother.
Bro, OTB had a whole debate with me. I never forget this shit. He had a whole debate with me, bro. Was trying to argue me down, debated me for like 15, 20 minutes on the panel one time, and then at the end of that shit, yeah, but you right, Knock. I agree with you, man. You know, I was like, dog, what the what? Bro, what are you what have we been doing for 20 minutes straight, bro? Like, what are you talking about, dog? Like, come on, bro. Like, now you know I'm outside the box, bro. I just, you know, I want to give a different perspective. I'm like, man, this dude here, I fucks with him. He crazy as hell. Literally know he agree with you. We'll just keep going. I'm like, God damn.
I can't help it. Y'all know it's one in every family because, and like you say, bro, every time you're wrong, you understand, then you should be learning something that should enhance you on a different perspective. So I encourage everybody to always embrace debate. You understand? We in the process of embracing debate. That ain't the first debate I done got into that wasn't no consequences related. So let's embrace that within our culture more often, man, where we can put this in our culture to disagree and we ain't gotta fight. Ain't nobody gotta get their ass whooped. Ain't nobody gotta get beat up on the way to the bodega or the stove because you know, family roots be deeper than you expect. And you know, you never know who you next to. So what y'all think about these fight cards this weekend, man? Who you got on the Mickey Bay, Tevin Farmer? I know who Ohio got, man. I know who Marcus got, but tell me why, bro.
Man, it's but first of all, Mickey is more active than Tevin been recently. So Mickey is he just coming off the Kambosos fight, but it's been a gap in between. I think it's been a year now since from that from that fight. But he's been more active than Tevin. But I like this fight, man. I actually like this fight. I'm definitely edging Mickey, but it's not by that much, man. I think they got so many similarities going into this fight. Both of them was IBF champions. Both of them lost to former champions. You know, they coming off losing to former champions. I think this is going to be interesting. It's going to be definitely great to watch. I'm just looking. The pay-per-view was $30, and I'm like, ooh, you know what I mean? Reasonable is reasonable. I know most of them that I see that's on the fight app is mostly $14.99. I support all the damn time, so I know. But this is gonna be I'm definitely gonna support this one. I'm definitely gonna be in there and watch it. But it's interesting, man. Like you said, Mickey got that left hook, man. You know what I'm saying? That he can land, but he can't just depend on that because Tevin is defensively sound, man. Tevin's still defensively sound, but we haven't seen him. That's why it's kind of hard making these predictions like that because I learned my lesson. I remember, looking at footage from a fighter, and I say his name, Samuel Clarkson, when he was fighting Alante Green from out of Cleveland at cruiserweight, and I was just looking at his footage and saying, "Oh man, his speed, this and this," but that wasn't the same guy I seen at the weigh-in. Dude came in 20 pounds over. He didn't look the same, but so everything that I was going into that fight talking about wasn't there. You see his speed, he was no longer faster than Alante like I thought he would be. So that's the difference between I haven't seen Tevin on that scale. I haven't seen Tevin. It's been a while, man. So I don't know what Tevin we're gonna get. But if we go by what he's done in the past, then yeah, man, we should have an interesting fight. That's just my take on it.
Who you got, Knock?
I got Tevin Farmer by decision. Look, man, Mickey Bay got 3 fights in the last 6 years, bro. Since 2016, this will be his 3rd fight. In that same time frame, Tevin Farmer done had 11 fights. Okay, Mickey Bay fought George Kambosos at the end of 2019, bro. It's been 3 years.
Really?
Yeah, it's been 3 years, bro. Tevin Farmer, he been out the ring a long time too. He been out the ring 2.5 years because he fought. Yeah, he been out the ring for 2.5 years. But Tevin Farmer is 7 years younger than him. Mickey Bay is 39 years old, bro. Mickey Bay is a pop shotter, right? So he relies on his feet, being able to use angles, use pivots, and fight behind his jab, and maybe catch you with a right hand, but he ain't putting no combos together, right? Tevin Farmer is very slick and elusive. He will get on the inside. His only issue is he just can't punch a hole through a wet paper bag. Like, he just ain't got no goddamn power. But if Tevin Farmer loses, his fucking career is over, bro. Like no disrespect to Mickey Bay, but you can't go in the ring at 32 years old and lose to a 39-year-old who's had 2 fights in 6 years, bro. You just can't. You can't do it. So I think he'll be more vibrant of the two. He gonna have the fresher legs. And I think that time frame where Mayweather Promotions just did Mickey Bay so dirty and didn't give him no fights. Because if you go back even further, since 2015, that man got like 4 fights or 5 fights since 2015, bro. Like they didn't get him no fights at all, bro. And it sucked because he could fight his ass off. But I think his pop shotting style and relying on his reflexes and his boxing skills. I don't care how cold you are, bro. At 39 years old, your reflexes ain't gonna be what they was when you was 30, when you was 31, 32, 28. I think there's gonna be a case of father time where we'll be able to tell. We'll be like, damn, I can see that Mickey saw that punch coming. He just couldn't get out the way of it. And so I think Tevin Farmer's straight left hand is gonna be a problem for him, where you can see him maybe trying to dip it, trying to slip it, maybe trying to pull back on it, but he just ain't gonna have the reaction time that he's used to having. Kind of like that running back in football or that receiver in football, like they know what they supposed to do. Like how it became with guys like Adrian Peterson. Like he could see the hole, he could see that shit, and it used to be a touchdown. But now that shit is only a 5-yard run because you're not as explosive as you used to be. You can see the shit, you got all the knowledge in the world, but you just can't execute it because Father Time is undefeated. So I can't pick a 39-year-old Mickey Bay that was getting split decision by George Kambosos, a split decision. You know, like, I just can't pick him to beat Tevin Farmer, bro. So Tevin Farmer by decision. I'm gonna say I think it's a 10-round fight. Am I tripping? Let me double check. Yeah, it's a 10-round fight. I'm gonna say Tevin wins.
It better be
7 rounds to 3. 7 rounds to 3, maybe 6 rounds to 4 if Mickey Bay is more competitive than I think he is. But I think the fight starts off very competitive. First 5 rounds, Tevin or Mickey may be up 3 rounds to 2. But then I think Tevin Farmer will take over the back half of the fight, control the fight, and end up winning the decision like 96, 94, 97, 93 on the card, something like that. But I definitely got Farmer in the fight, bro.
Yeah, no, I gotta go with Mickey Bay. You killed it though, Knock. Them was our definitely great reasons. I can't dare disagree with none of them reasons. But my key for this fight is gonna be feet placement. You understand? You about to have a southpaw, and I believe Mickey Bay fight from the orthodox stance. So it's about to be feet placement, and who can control the outside foot, that lead foot dominance. That's who gonna be able to land the straight the straight left hand that knockout alluded to. And it's can Mickey Bay establish his jab early and sit on his punches when they present themselves, because we know Tevin Farmer gonna be there to get hit. You understand? Thus his problem is staying on the line. So I gotta go with Mickey Bay, and I think that the key to that is gonna be him going to the body. So you gonna know whether Mickey Bay, how long he gonna last in this fight by his attention to the body. How you feeling, Money? Appreciate you stepping up, big bro.
What's going down with you, bro? Knock, what's going down, Ohio? What's going down, G?
Money B, what's up, my brother? How you doing this Friday afternoon, dog?
What's going down, y'all?
Can't complain, man. Waiting to check out this motherfucking preseason football and this boxing that's coming up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, OTB. You know you got blood stumped out your ass last night.
I knew what you was coming for.
Money ain't gonna let up on that.
Man, I know, bro. Man.
Nah, this
Money
just
let
a
up,
test.
bro.
Well, you know, all this is just to make OTB better, just to make him know that he don't never want to feel this shit again. He don't need Money Brown running around this motherfucker talking all this shit again. So he go get in that motherfucking study. Next time Knockout give you the topics, you take those topics in your ass study. Period. I don't give a damn what no BFTB said.
Know, bro.
Man, he told me this earlier, y'all. He just had to come and put this shit on wax.
He got him.
When I say big, when I say big bro, I already took me in the bathroom.
You know exactly.
He put it on wax. So
don't put yourself in that position. If you didn't get them damn
topics, bro, you should have hit me up, bro. Like Knockout, I ain't get your text, nigga. I would have talked to you on the phone and made you write them hoes down, bro.
Nah, man, that ain't no excuse, man. Because
yes, sir, just gonna put his ass whatever.
We got too much boxing knowledge up there for that to be. But I will say, if it's a fight, man, I came in out of weight, like I told bro last night, man. You was out of shape, out of weight, and you was unprepared. So you understand on that accord. But you know, it was your first time in the ring. So yeah, I mean, you ain't know you ain't never really been there. The
main people talking shit about you ain't never been in no situation like that. So anybody doing that shit, man, you know
them lights different once you get your ass up there. You see all them people out there in the audience and all that shit. So, you know, it ain't gonna do shit but make you better. But now your ass know. Next time you take a debate, get your ass, you go help a nigga all the way to 5 a.m. to help him get his shit together. But you ain't gonna come with your shit together.
But I ain't dare prep myself. I'm prepping Draco all night.
But it's all good.
It's all good, man.
Yeah,
you
just
know
a
you
different perspective, man. Just a different perspective, some shit to have fun with. Nigga just have fun with this shit, though. You know this shit ain't never personal. It is.
Nah, I know, big bro. Big bro, man.
Yeah, nigga just have fun with the shit.
Nah, man. You allowed to, man. Gotta say that, man, from somebody.
Because you know damn well, if you'd have got up there and you'd have cooked BFTB, we be on his ass too. So it's
I already know, man.
What it is, bro.
How that shit come. Yeah, I mean, we ain't gonna not show up to school after we get our ass whooped. That's for sure. So we gonna show up at school. We going to class. We gonna take out the jokes.
But the thing is this, though. I know OTB way better than what the fuck that was last night. That's my only reason.
That's why Money went off like that when
Because I know it's fucking boxing knowledge is way better than that. And I know what it is, but I know what it is to get up there and get caught during the headlights as well. Your ass get up there, you're going. You got, like you say, you got the shit that you want to say, you just not presented the right way. You know what I'm saying? Just not presented the right way, but it's just gonna make you better. That means your ass do what you gotta do. Get that goddamn pad, nigga. Get your main points down, and you're going up against a motherfucker that's seasoned and motherfucker. Black. I mean, sir, I think all the boy Black Fight fan. Best fight the best. You know what he do. You seen what he do, and you know what he came to do. So at least give yourself a fighting chance. To where we say, okay, nigga, at least you punched him in his motherfucking mouth, because it's like he just uppercut, left, right, hook, uppercut, left, right, hook, uppercut, and you just catching all that shit. You know what I mean? You just catching them all.
Money just doing fucking 12
money just
he was just catching all this shit. Just hands behind your back, just taking it, nigga. Just taking it. Don't just let a nigga punch in your goddamn mouth, nigga. Fight back. Shit.
Nah, man. Definitely. If anybody could talk that shit, big bro can, man.
But I'm gonna say this though, man. You did give me a laugh. The shit that I'm going through, man, you gave me a laugh. It filled my spirit up with, what I'm saying, just take my fucking mind off what was going on. So I appreciate you for that, and I appreciate my brother Knock as well. You know what I'm saying? So it was a hell of an event. I will say that it was a hell of an event, man. And Knock didn't want to it was so good, he didn't want to let it go. I'm gonna let people on up here. We're gonna talk about it. Nigga, on for an extra 37 minutes, whole hour. Get your ass off, Knock the debate over with, man. It's over.
No, man, we gotta do the post. We gotta do the post thing, man. We did it after the last debate, bro.
That shit, man. I'm talking about like I say, man, it did something for me, fam.
Man, whatever you going through though, bro, like outside of this shit, you feel me? Peace to you in that, bro. Find some peace in that.
I'm glad we can make you laugh and make you feel better, bro.
I ain't laughed so hard in so long, bro.
Man,
hey, so hard.
Hey, I can't even hurt, boy. Hey, I looked
at money when he was
Queen Cassandra said something about it's a standing 8, and then Monty said some shit after that. I say, dang.
Nah, bro. In that third round, when OTB wanted to stop, I was like, nah, bro, keep going. Just
knockout time about some. You ain't going in the house. You ain't going in the house.
Knockout pushing that nigga into punches. Knockout, get your ass, man. You go fight.
Knockout, you ain't going in the house.
I couldn't let you just quit like that, bro. Like, you ain't finna talk for 30. You ain't finna talk for 30 seconds and then quit, bro. Hell no.
Nah,
I know you better than that, dog.
Yeah,
nah,
like I said,
man, I appreciate
y'all. You gave me a hell of a laugh, man. You gave me a hell of a laugh. I ain't laughing.
And you took that shit like a real man, bro. Like a lot of niggas get all emotional and get all mad and shit. You ain't do that shit. You took that shit like a man, bro. And that shit is to be respected, because I know a lot of niggas that get up there and they get cooked and they get to cussing you out and they become internet gangsters and shit. You didn't do that.
One thing you have to master as well, bro. That's the thing. That's the main thing you got to master that when you're doing debate, bro. Don't pay attention to the fucking chat. Fuck the chat. You gotta have tunnel vision. Do not look at the chat, fam. The chat is gonna throw you off like a motherfucker. That's why I was talking all that shit, because I knew. I'm like, okay, it's just gonna be another mental aspect of it. Like, don't pay attention to the chat, bro. Yeah, no, it's not with him. It's about with you, because you listening and you looking at what motherfuckers writing and understanding, and now this put extra pressure on you. You like, damn. And that's the type of shit that persuade a fight inside the ring. When that motherfucking crowd get to ruin and they feel like, oh shit, the crowd just ruined for him. He ain't really land shit for real now, and make his ass go out there and do some stupid shit that he probably wouldn't have done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have tunnel vision, bro. That's why Floyd to go. Because Floyd didn't let no motherfucker persuade him, not no crowd, not no nothing. He gonna stick to his game plan and his guns. If you came in with a game plan and some guns that you didn't stick to, you got to go on here, you got to go on there. You just got to stick to your game plan, bro. And at the end, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit
appreciate that, big bro. Appreciate it. I appreciate it all, man. Talk y'all shit, man. Because I gotta say, man, I definitely thought about it when I looked at when I put it in the context earlier. Like, damn, Money was right though. Yeah, bro, get to talking shit, man. We gonna take it on the chin, and for everybody who might be scared, yeah, man, that shit ain't nothing, y'all. These is words, like, you understand? I like, as much as I lean on film, you understand, shit, that you still gotta love this shit enough to not care, man. Whether you gonna win or lose, you gotta love this shit enough to step your ass in that ring. And it's a lot of people that I really expect to see, because it's a lot of perspectives, you understand, that really that we really need to put out there. It's a lot of everybody got a different perspective, and it's more than one way to skin the cat on.
Knockout want me to debate. I don't want to debate Ricky. I'm trying to debate my
Nah. We gonna find somebody outside the circle. We gonna start looking outside.
Money. They all got money. They all got invites. Ain't nobody. They don't want it, bro.
I know, bro. That's the thing.
Everybody got invites. They really don't want it over here.
Yeah, Money, you really a big dog too. Like, so you ain't a name that motherfuckers really just gonna want to jump in the ring with. Like,
I want a nigga where I can really go in. I don't know you. Don't know. Like, I know what Ricky go come with.
Jay
I know
what
Knockout go come with. I know what Coach go come. Like, we debate every goddamn day with each other, so we know each other main points, and people gonna be like, well, we already know what you motherfuckers go say. We know y'all stands. I want some motherfucker that I don't know that I can come, you know what I'm saying, a different type of stance to where I can really let loose on his ass. So I can, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really do too much on you, but like even Drico, like I can really do too much on Drico ass, but I want somebody where I don't know you, you don't me, I don't know how you coming, how your emotions gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like a new nigga that, but like Knox said though, them niggas, they don't want to come because they feel. And this the main thing that I hate with these cats. They want to make it as if, oh, you want clout. Bro, don't nobody want no goddamn clout. But the difference is, if you got somebody with a platform that's bringing in more fucking followers than you, then of course, that's the platform we need to go to. Like, that's just common sense. You feel me? It's just common sense. So if Knockout shit pulling in motherfuckers at the least 200 plus motherfuckers while we debating, that's way better than we pulling in 40 motherfuckers watching a debate, fam. You know what I'm saying? So it's just niggas be on some jealousy type shit. Oh man, nobody needs you for no goddamn clout, homie. Look what I'm doing without you. You feel me? If anything, I'm giving you some clout and giving you a little leeway, or you know what I mean, bring some subscribers or some notoriety to your goddamn channel. But
and Money, I promote him,
and that's my thing.
I promote him to tell people to subscribe to him, even though I don't fuck with him. Like, I still will promote you and try to get people to subscribe to your channel, bro.
Yeah, because you're coming over and
that's my thing. Like, shit. Yeah,
that's funny y'all talk about that too, because like I said, it does make sense. And I remember when I started to get steam a couple years back, I didn't understand where people that was following me, that showed me love, all of a sudden was calling me out for certain things that they used to agree with me about. And I'm like, what is going on here? And I'm like, you got my personal phone number, and you talking about come on live and this and this and this. And I'm like, oh, I'm the A side. He's trying to get some clout off me. And sometimes I didn't give it to him because I didn't. I'm like, I don't have to get that to you. And I noticed that sometimes that is the strategy with certain people, man, when it comes to talking. If you really have a disagreement with me or something I stand on, then we can go into that discussion. But when I feel like I can see through the call out knowing like, oh, hold up, dude. Nah, I'm not giving you that. I'm not gonna give that to you because I noticed that you're trying to eat off me.
You know, it's an agenda. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's an agenda.
So it's not. Yeah, it's an agenda. It's not. And I remember, and it's vice versa too. I've been in situations where a guy knew who I was and I didn't know who he was. And he was talking. He baited me. He got me in. And I remember this. I'll never forget it. He baited me in. He was talking about Adrian Broner like a dog. And I'm like, who the hell is this dude going in on AB like this, right? So I go on his platform. He's talking about, you want to debate? He was saying Broner was a duck. The whole topic was Broner was a duck and about the Conor Ben offer. And I'm like, Broner has the right to move the way he's going. He fought everybody. So what are you talking about? He's a duck. So make a long story short, I went on his platform, bro. And this is why I moved the way I moved. Because when I went on his platform, he only had one follower, one guy watching the video. That was one thing. He had a little beer. He had a broke down curtain in the back. He had a broke down curtain in the back. He had a little beer drinking, burping at his, just burping.
Shut up, man.
Wow. I said, wow, I done gave all my attention to this guy, and I didn't really notice it until we was talking about 15 minutes. I'm telling him why Broner don't deserve Conor Ben and Conor Ben deserves him. Need Broner. And here's this guy knowing who I am, happy that I'm on his platform, happy that I'm giving him the time, and I'm giving him time that he really didn't deserve. And at the end of that, this is how I knew the agenda came out. After the show, he inboxed me. He's like, bro, that was love. He wanted connections with Ohio fighters. Hey, bro, give me Jared Anderson. Can I do an interview with him? Can I do an interview with bro? I said, bro, I had to be real with him. I said, bro, you just starting. What are you talking about? I said, you asked me for a debate. I fell for the trap anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you were talking about Broner. You know how I am about Ohio. I fell for the debate, but I noticed you didn't have nothing. You were trying to eat off me. You had the nerve to ask for interviews, and you ain't even put in the work.
Exactly,
really?
Bro.
Yeah,
really?
Like, and ain't nobody. And then if you really in this shit, who gonna want to come interview with somebody who got one person watching them, bro?
And that's my thing.
But for me, I don't give them that room, bro. Like them traps and shit. Like, nah, cause see, me and Money kind of had this in common. Like, you can't say that I only want you to come to my shit, cause I pull up everywhere, bro. Right. You can find me on everybody's shit. So it ain't that. It's just this is what we doing over here. And if you want to be a part of it, cool. But you can't say nobody ducking you, because I got people. It don't have to be me. Anybody that want to debate me, Money will debate them, Key will debate them, OTB will debate them, Coach will. Like, bro, we got people over here that's willing to get smoked with anybody from any side on any topic, bro. The issue is they don't think that they're gonna get a fair shake, or they don't think that people are gonna be fairer than, when in reality, bro, you ain't gonna find a fair moderator, bro. Ain't nobody gonna talk over you. You gonna get your shit off. You gonna be able to say whatever points you got. I even will let you pick a judge, because now I bring judges up. I let people pick a judge, bro. They can pick the judge, and so the audience will count for one vote, the judge will count for one vote, and I'll be the other vote. So we do everything we can to try to make this shit fair. It just boils down to people like to stay where they comfortable at, because when you go live on your platform and it's only your people in there, ain't nobody gonna respond back to you and show you how what you're saying is bullshit. When you shoot a video, there's no one to talk back. So it's easy to get in front of a camera, make a video about Money Brown, but Money ain't there to talk back to you. Or make a video about Knockout Boxing, and Knockout ain't there to talk back to you. Because if you're not making a video and you say that same shit to me, or you say that same shit to Money, bro, I got rebuttal on top of rebuttal on top of rebuttal on top of rebuttal, and I'm sure he do too. They don't really want smoke like that, bro. And that's just what it boiled down to, and that's for anybody. Because, bro, I'm not gonna call out no names, but I have sent invites. I have went to panels. I have went to chats, bro. Everybody knows what we doing, and everybody got an invite, bro. Only a certain few are stepping up. Don't nobody really want it like they pretend that they want it on their platform, bro. That's just the God honest truth, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, bro. I used to go from
it's like I said,
channel
everybody
to
has
channel,
agenda,
bro,
man. Like I said,
and debate. I debate with 8 niggas at one time, 4 niggas at one time. Like, every motherfucker out there with the same perspective. I come in and change the whole dynamic of the shit. So it's like I don't got no problem going nowhere debating no motherfucker fine. But what I'm not gonna do is go somewhere and a nigga try to make you look like a fool. You know what I mean? Like I've been to that little route where you get on there, you say 2 words, they mute you, or they try to, you know what I'm saying, try to use it. Like, bro, that's the most corniest, weakest shit I ever seen in my life. Like, even when somebody come on my shit, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak. Like, I'm not gonna just bring you up here then just try to belittle you like I'm just this bigger than you. Nah, nigga, I'm giving you your first shake just like I'm gonna want my first shake wherever I go. But it's just like they really don't, like Knockout said, they really don't want to lead a platform because, you know, they got the advantage. They feel like they got the advantage, and they can hit the mute button and stop you off once you whooping their ass or some shit like that. So, you know, niggas get to saying this and saying that shit, but when it come down to the come down, them niggas don't want to debate no motherfucker for real, man. Like, I'll turn any of them niggas ass up whenever they ready, wherever. Just give a nigga a first shake. You know what I mean?
And that's some shit I never seen was that people making videos about people, man. That shit weird to me,
and let me say
man.
this. I never made a video on a nigga that didn't make a video about me first, or didn't say some stupid shit to where they throwing shots. The only difference is I'm bold enough to say your goddamn name and to put your ass in the title when people be like, "Oh, don't give him no clout, bro." I don't give a fuck about clout or none of that, bro.
And I feel that money. I'm with you 100%.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I'm with you that,
but Money, you actually do that, but then you actually will go to the live and talk. That's
you show up too. It ain't like you don't pull up.
Like, yeah, I said that shit. This is how I feel. Now come tell me I'm wrong, or I'll come to you and you can tell me I'm wrong. That's the difference, bro. If niggas was doing that and pulling up, then okay, cool. But they not pulling up, bro. That's the difference.
No, I'm just, my thing is, like I said, I look at the agendas. there are certain guys, like y'all said, it makes business sense for your platform to call out somebody that's got way more followers than you. If y'all look at my stuff on YouTube, I got 300 and something on YouTube. I have not even used YouTube all like that, but I'm everywhere else around. I'm real known, but I don't use that as people just know who I am. I'm humble about my work and what I've done over the years, man. But there's, like you said, you have guys that purposely rile you up to get you where you want to be and start speaking their name because it's cross promotion. They're going to eat off what you worked hard for. And that's how I look at it. I'm not giving you that much attention. I don't know you. Y'all can go ahead and do it. Cool. But they're going to eat off you. That's like you giving a guy an opportunity who don't deserve it when you got 4 damn belts. And he gets to take it because you gave him that opportunity. Cool for you, not me. Don't call us crazy because we ain't doing it. Y'all just got to be smart who to go at it with when it comes to those. Now, if y'all debating warriors, that's just how y'all do it. I don't be in that realm as much. I actually got invited to a platform, and I think OTB seen it. I didn't even know. They showed me love, but I came into a room of people questioning Wild how I runs boxing, and they didn't think I had heat for what I had. This name didn't just come up just because I thought it was cute. So after it was over, they looked at me totally different, and they thought it was just reframing just be with fighters, but that's not what Ohio Run Boxing really stand for. So after it was over with, they got a different respect for me. It was like, dang, we thought we was gonna have them cornered. We thought we was gonna be talking about belt holders, and this I'm the one came up with the name. So you ain't gonna be able to just outdo me with this name and talking about why you think this run. So make a long story short, they tried to trap me, and I still was able to counterpunch out of it because it was funny. They tried to make it like we just bringing you on, show some love, and it backfired. So, but again, everybody got different agendas when it comes to that, man. But me, I ain't giving nobody no smoke. I really don't know who haven't sent me no super chat, who haven't showed me no love. I'm giving love to the people who give love back. That's just simple.
Nah, that ain't what this was neither. I ain't need no damn subscribe. Yeah, I mean, shit, y'all know my work speak for itself,
Right.
man. And I stand on my work. Like,
but you
since I
support though. That's
came
what I'm
into
saying. You
this shit,
support.
I stood on my work. Like, you understand? So don't think that I jumped in the street, yeah, I mean, just for the name or because of how big he was. Nah, that ain't that. And he ain't accepted for that reason neither. You understand? Because he could have easily been like, hell nah, you just ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't put no work in yet. Like shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so you understand it wasn't that. It wasn't that.
So let's
neither.
get into this. What you think about this fight, man? Let's get into this fight about this with this Connor. I hear everybody talking about this Connor Ben and Eubanks, man. What you think about that? What's your thoughts on that?
Real quick, can money give his thoughts on Tevin Farmer and Mickey Baker? He came in right when we
go ahead, man. Yeah.
I want to know who
that's
he thinks.
That's if Monty care about it. Come on, man. Everybody don't care about this.
You know Monty care about
Mickey
that shit.
Bay and Tevin Farmer are my guys. I interviewed both of them on my channel. Okay. Those are my dudes. So yeah, I'm watching this fight, bro. I'm riding with Tev by a split, right? Like just by a little bit. You know, Mickey's still a bad boy, but Mickey been out the ring for a while. Tev been out the ring for a while as well, but you know, I think Tev been more active. I think his heart is more in it than Mickey. You know, Mickey been a trainer for Devin Haney and shit like that. So, you know, he got something to fall back on, even if he don't win and shit. So, you know what I mean? He still got some spotlight and some glory to go right back to. I think Tev, you know, wants it more because you know, he was just lost his title, right? Came back and shit like that. So I just think he just a more hungry and he wanted more right now. With Mickey doing it because I can still do it. You know what I'm saying? I can still do it. I still got, you know, the skill set to get in there and go out there and compete. But I think Tev is really in it to try to still be relevant and try to become a world champion again. So when I look at the fight overall, fam, you know, both of them got their styles to where they boxers, but somebody gonna have to turn into the bull. Somebody gonna have to be the matador. You know, I feel like I think I said the other day where I think Mickey might try to be the bull, but when I look at it, Tev might try to be the bull, be the more enforcer. But I just feel like Tevin Hart is in it just a little bit more than Mickey, and I'm an edge Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? Probably be a split decision, could be a unanimous decision. I for sure got to go on the full length, but you know I'm ride with Tev on this. I just think Tev is just a little bit more hungry than Mickey at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So. Like I said, I feel like Mickey doing it is a check, and I can still compete this. You know, if I get it, I get it. If not, I still got something to fall back on. Which Tevin, I got to get this fight because you know, this my my 1 foot. I ain't gonna say 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but this is a meaningful fight for me. You know what I'm saying? I really need this fight. So I got Ted winning this thing, but I think it's gonna be good though, bro. I'm happy to see both of my bros back in there. And like I say, the win and the lose, I will be interviewing again, but most definitely I'm gonna have the win on my show.
Facts. Lou, you know we gonna be tapped into that. What I was about to ask you, do y'all think Tevin become a champion again?
Yeah, it's possible. It's most definitely possible.
It's possible, but it's gonna be tough, man, because of his style, and you know what I mean. I appreciate Eddie taking a chance on Tevin. You know what I mean. When he was with DAZN, because those type of styles really don't, you know, they don't really favor him when it comes to these promoters and matchmakers at times, man. So yeah, I love Tevin's story. So
and not just that, Ohio, the background, the record, you know, Tev had X amount of losses. He came, and Tevin was active as fuck, fam. I mean, he was active as fuck, fam.
And he fought like 4 times one year.
Yeah, fam. So he was active. He became world champion, made a good living. You know, so him and Miss Poker, they doing A-okay. You know what I'm saying? They doing A-okay. And Tev, he business savage as well. So, you know, Nick still here trying to lick your wounds for you, boy. Nick was trying to patch your ass up all day. You know what I mean?
Man, Nick was hitting me with body shots.
Nick say,
what you talking about trying to hit him when she was on his ass in the chat?
Yeah, Nick was tearing my ass up in the chat. Nick and Money, the only people I was looking at.
Nick was trying to patch your ass up. That's what Nick was doing. Nick felt so bad for you. She said, I'm gonna get this poor child some bandages, give him a sip of lemonade or something to make his ass feel better, because boy, don't you do this again. Don't you do this to yourself again, all right? You don't have to prove anything to nobody else no more. You stick to what you do best, and you stay your ass out of that bullpen, okay? It's not for you.
I got a text that said that from somebody, like, bro, stick to breakdowns. Hey. Just don't give us nothing but breakdowns, bro. Yeah, like, man, shut up. Get back in the ring next week.
Get back in the ring. Don't tell me what I can't do. Looking at it.
So Tev had a great run, man. Where I know where a lot of people down there. You got to remember, Tev had an opportunity to get the fucking Tank fight twice, and people, I blame both their ass for 2 times when Tevin didn't want to go on the Conor McGregor undercard because he felt like he wanted to earn it, and you know he didn't want to feel like he was just being dragged along and he take a motherfucking L because they gave him something. You know what I'm saying? Then he ended up winning the title, and then he wanted to fight Tank on DAZN where Eddie was offering more money, but we know the situation with Showtime and shit like that. They want to let Tank come over to no goddamn DAZN or things of that nature. So
yeah, you know, I said that with Tevin. I said that with Tevin too. That's the story of 5 losses. Having him 4 to 5 losses and still getting opportunities to fight for a world title, man, that brings so much hope to a lot of these other younger fighters who get losses in their career early. You know, everybody said the Floyd Mayweather effect messed up a lot in boxing, you know what I mean? But we still got guys like Udanis Ugas and, you know, like I said, Tevin Farmer. Like, you can still get opportunities. It's just about getting with the right teams, man, at the right time, too.
And Ted was cheating his first title fight. That motherfucker was dirty than the bitch to where they had to overturn it. You know what I'm saying? Overturn it. Then he came back and became world champion again. So, you know, just to sum it up, man, in a nutshell, I got Tevin winning. But, you know, if Mickey pull it out, I ain't going to be mad at him. It's going to be a good little scrap. And I'm happy for both of the bros getting back in the ring after being out for a while.
To answer your question, OTV, bro, I don't think Tevin Farmer will become champion again because he was at 130. Jojo Diaz beat him. So when you look at where he's fighting at now, 135, I mean, come on, bro. Like, what champion or what contenders or what people that's gonna be champion in the next year or two, who can he beat, bro, with that lack of power? Like, he's slick and he elusive and he got good boxing skills, but he ain't master class enough to where them guys ain't gonna be able to eventually touch him. Like, if Jojo Diaz can touch him, the top of the 135-pound division can touch him, but they bigger, they stronger, and they more athletic than him. Like, this is a guy that been fighting at featherweight, then junior lightweight. He had problem keeping people up off of him in those weight classes with 5 knockouts and damn near 40 fights, bro. So who he gonna beat for? Like, who he gonna beat for a championship, bro?
You gotta think, but you gotta think
but
about
it. Stick around after everybody leave.
Yeah, but you
okay. And after everybody leave, you got Frank Martin, Abdullah Mason, Jose Rayo Valenzuela. Like who, bro?
I mean,
like they about to step right in the title shots in the next year.
It's 4 different belts, and you got to understand. Sometimes boxing fall. The boxing guys help you because look at Devin. Devin wasn't. We not even matching them skill for skill. We just talking about how the chips failed for Devin. That was all by fate. Look how Devin got his fights, man. He didn't get Caboso picked him out of desperation. It wasn't that he was deserving. He was deserving.
Oh, he went out.
Was that me? I thought it was me.
Yeah. That was he picked him because he really didn't have that many options, and Devin was the best option right there. But he was gonna pick Lomachenko if he didn't have a war. Jojo Diaz had to fight Devin because Ryan got hurt. So there's different ways that boxing will work for Tevin. I could never put it past him, man, because before you know it, he'll be fighting for a vacant title, and we be like, how did he get here? That's how boxing works sometimes, man.
Yeah, and I think he would lose that shot to anybody worth something at 135 pounds. That's all I'm saying. Like it's a guy that just got announced to fight right now. There's not at the top, but right there, like he can't beat guys like Williams or Pater, bro. Like he can't. He's not. He's probably maybe a top 25 lightweight if he stays at lightweight. But championship level is too many. It's too much talent down there, bro. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but that's just what I think, bro.
Yeah, I don't put it past him though, man.
You ain't wrong for that. Let's get to this Chris Eubanks and Conor Benn. What y'all think about the press conference today? What you think about the fight?
You want to go first, Monty? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I feel like this, bro. I feel like Conor Benn will get his ass beat versus Chris Eubanks, bro, because he going up, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like he's biting off more than he can chew, bro. Like, I like Conor Benn. I feel like he was getting better and better because he was just fighting at 47. I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they say it's 157 catch weight.
Yeah, so my thing with him was he was getting better and better as the fight, like as he was going on and shit, where he was trying to get his little big time fight at 147. I think he should have stayed at 47. But by him going up to fight at Chris Eubanks, who's bigger and hit harder, right? I think he's biting off more than he can chew. I think they trying to get the Benn and the Eubanks little thing going on like they did used to fight and shit. And I think it's the wrong move for him, bro. I don't think it was a good move for Conor Benn. Now he got some little pop at 47, but I don't know if that pop carry up to 57 or 60, wherever they fighting at, right? So you went up there to fight somebody that's a heavier hitter that fought better competition, right? And not saying he's the better fighter because both of them are like similar a little bit because Chris Eubanks like to fight. He ain't the most technical motherfucker out there. Neither is Conor Benn, but I just think Conor Benn is biting off a little bit more than he can chew with this fight, and I think it's a desperation move of them trying to get him a big-time fight because they can't get him nobody at 147, or they should have just stayed the course. Let him continue to grow and beat who he beat. He's still young, but to put him in there with a fucking Chris Eubanks at 160 pounds and the way Chris Eubanks can crack, because he can crack, and Conor Benn ain't got no type defense like that, like he this big ass defensive wizard and shit like that, to where he can go up and pick a certain fight at 160 and move in and have, you know what I'm saying, great success like that. I just think it's too much more than he can chew, and I think Chris Eubanks gonna beat his ass. I do. I think he might even stop him, bro, because I just feel like the way he get hit, you know what I'm saying, and how strong Chris Eubanks is, you know, he might have get some little punches in, but I think he might not more than he can chew, and I think that was a bad move on his team behalf. And I don't even know why he went up to do that when you was making your name right there with the Boots and the Virgils and the Rashidi Ellis, to where you had your name in the mix with the next wave of welterweights. You want to go up and challenge yourself at 160 to try to get a little bit of recognition, because the fight you want ain't popping off right now. So I'm not in agreement with what he did. I respect it, but I don't think he's gonna have that much success against Chris Eubanks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro, like I'm never a fan. Y'all know what I think that heard me talk about this shit a long time. I hate catch weight rehydration clause fights because it's a competitive advantage. Like, that shit shouldn't be negotiating the contract. If they gonna fight Chris Eubanks, you have to take his ass down to 154, or Conor Benn should come up to 160. Like, at the end of the day, bro, it's like 20,000 weight classes in fucking boxing. So what are we fighting at a catch weight for? Furthermore, they got the catch weight at 157, right? But Chris Eubanks Jr. can come in at 158.5 and the fight is still on. He just weighed in at 159 in his last fight. Like, it's some stupid ass shit. If you Conor Benn in his team, bro, like, what does he get out of this? It don't make him a step closer to the 147 pound title. It don't. So you literally going up and you putting your fighter, the only, like, ain't nobody else under Matchroom at welterweight popping. You taking your only 147 pounder that's in a glamour division. He the only welterweight that y'all got that got shit popping right now. Who name is ringing in these welterweight streets. The only one from Matchroom. And you taking him and you like, yeah, go up 2 weight classes. And I want you to fight somebody who bigger, stronger than you, that punch hard. Oh, yeah, and he's proven that he's durable, that he can take a shot from 168 pounders and 160 pounders and go fight him. You might be quicker. You might be a little bit more explosive, but he's also athletic. So he's bigger, stronger than you, and he's athletic as hell. You might be just a little bit more athletic, but he athletic too. Like, for what, bro? Just to come back down, when in reality, bro, oh, shit, hold on. When in reality, bro, like, you could just, if you really want a big fight and the zone is looking for a pay-per-view, why didn't y'all see what was popping with Virgil Ortiz? At least he's a fucking 147 pounder, and he fight on the zone with you, and you don't have to move up 2 weight classes. And if you lose to Virgil, at least people will be like, well, shit, that was Virgil. So, bro, I agree with Money. I think it's a bad move. You'll never catch me. I don't give a damn if it was Mayweather, Canelo, this situation. I will never be a fan of catch weight rehydration clause fights, because you get to tell the man, okay, you got to cut all this extra weight. Oh, by the way, you get to control what he eat and what he hydrate up to the day before the fight. You literally are trying to negotiate this man to be the less version of himself so you can have a competitive advantage. I'll never be for that shit. I'll never root for that shit, bro.
I agree. Man, he makes some good points. It's kind of crazy. I hate to say this though, but this is not facts or anything, but this is just me thinking Eddie Hearn might be looking at Ben as he's not looking at him. He's not having that much confidence in him. So what if he can't get the fights for him at 147? So he's sacrificing him to fight Eubanks at 60. Maybe he's going into this hoping Eubanks, Conor Ben lose, because he ain't getting him the fights at 147. And like Bob did with Crawford, in a way where go lose this, and then I'll have more control of you fighting other guys, because Ben ain't getting the fights. He's not in the mandatory spot, not that I know of yet. If y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Is he at a WBO? Is he in the WBO mandatory spot? IBF? Can somebody help me? Because I don't know, because those are the only fights when it comes to crossing the street with those fights, with like the Kell Brook did with Earl Spence. Those are the only time these guys get those type of opportunities, because they can't make the fight. None of these boxing networks like PBC and Top Rank respect the zone enough to have the fighters go on the zone and fight them. So Eddie knows that. So here's it again. You got another top 147 from the UK. You're sacrificing him like you did Kell Brook against Triple G, and what, he gonna get a moral victory? It shows that he got heart fighting a catchweight against a bigger guy. But then what if his face get broken? Who's to blame for that? It's kind of crazy to see that that they're allowing this type of fight to happen at 147. I don't know where Eddie is going with this, with Conor Ben. I like Conor Ben. He still has a little bit to prove on, but I still like him. But no one that I've talked to is favoring him in this fight. It's crazy. I'm trying to find some people who know boxing that's favoring him in this fight. I'm not getting it. Now, I just seen in the comments, I forgot who just said that Chris didn't look good in his last fight. I think it was Nikki, if I'm mistaken.
Nick did.
Shout out. I think she said he didn't look good in his last fight, and so she think Conor Ben is gonna have a chance. I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case, because we all know the bigger guy, man, that's skillful like Eubanks, he's gonna be able to get a lot of opportunities. And if Conor can't hurt this man mentally, that can do something to you too, because this is gonna be the first time Conor is gonna be able to well on somebody, and they're gonna probably be smiling coming forward. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take all that in perspective as well. So we'll definitely see. I will be impressed if he gets this win. That's all. I ain't gonna even be long with it. I'll be impressed if he gets this win.
Well, as much as this win is about they parents, I agree with you, L Dub, and Nick J. You killed it. Yeah, you definitely hit the nail on the head. But as much as this fight is about their parents, I do think that Conor Ben can win this fight. As Nick J said, man, in Eubanks' last fight, since he been under Roy, he want to come out with that Roy look and holding his hands low And when you talk about a fighter who got good feet and explosive like Conor Benn is, you know what I mean? So I don't know that Eubank is going to fight behind the size that he have. You understand? As much as he'll come in as the bigger man, will he fight like that in the ring? And I think that that's what Conor Benn and them is banking on. And not to mention, if Eubanks lose this fight, y'all, he's done. Now you can't go back up to 68 and survive once you done lost to a natural 147 pounder.
That's
so
true.
your ass got to go in there, and if you get dropped early, you got to fight your ass off for a draw. Maybe, you understand? Like shit. Let's be real. Once you the bigger fighter, ain't no going back. So I think that he really have the most to lose. You understand? Versus Conor Benn being able to go back down to 47, as all of y'all alluded to. Yeah, he gonna get caught with them hands down, because like on the latter end of Roy, the reflexes go. You understand? And this ain't early in Eubank's career for him to be just changing his fight style in that manner. I always talk about fighter progression, y'all, but man, changing your fight style like that late in your career, you just don't see it successfully done. And it worried me that he fighting a fighter that's that explosive like a Conor Benn. You understand? And not only that, you're gonna move down to fighting, knowing that his career survived, as I alluded to. You can't go back to 68 and sell as a main event once you lose this fight to somebody that your daddy lost to. So now you got if my daddy could walk outside and say he whooped your daddy ass, then I walk outside and say I whooped your ass. Shit, your kids hit, bro. What bus stop can they survive at? Like, man, man, we gonna get last words and wrap up, man, so everybody can make it on over the key, man. My big bro Monty, tell them where to find you at, man. I appreciate you, big bro, man. We take it all on the chin. You understand? I do. Yeah, I mean, we all men at the end of the day, but I appreciate you, big bro. Don't never think I don't, man.
Man, it's all love, man. Like I said, it ain't shit, but just a little battle of words, man. This shit, like I said, once we cut the internet off, that's where this shit stay at, fam. But shouts out to everybody in the chat. I see Nick J said she got Conor Benn for the win. I don't know about that, Nick. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. We gonna see how it turned out. Like I just see it as an uphill battle. Like I know, like he got I watched Conor Benn growing. You know what I'm saying? So I seen him get better and better and better. Like you said, Ohio, Eddie didn't have faith in him at first. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? But Conor started pulling them wins off and he started getting better, started knocking shit out, and that's when he started kind of having a little faith from him. So now that's why I said they be in a position where they feel like they not getting the fights that the fighters asking for, so they feel like they're not satisfying them. So they trying to do things to put them in a position to get them a big time fight, to put them on a big time stage. And I just don't think this. I just don't feel like this the right move for him. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Shit, he can surprise us, go up there and pull it out. And that will look good on his resume. But he still have to come over and fuck them USA boys. So it's all love, man. It's gonna be a good scrap. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be entertaining. The history behind it and shit like that. So we'll see, man. But I appreciate everybody, man. No doubt, OTB, you keep your head up. I know you're still licking them wounds. Nick J came over to check on you to see if you need a little extra medical attention and shit like that. Drop off some more gogs and tapes. So it's all love, fam. Ohio Run Box, keep shining, bro. Y'all come in. Check me out tonight, man. I'm gonna be going live. I'm trying to see where the fuck I'm gonna find this fight, if it's gonna be on TV where I can show it to the people or not. So we'll see how that turn out though, man. But it's all love, fam. Y'all keep grinding. Y'all hit that fucking subscribe button and keep showing love to OTB, man. He's doing great work and you only gonna get better, man. So it's all love, fam. You keep pushing.
Hey, I appreciate you, big bro.
Yep, shout out, man.
Man, facts,
you know where to find me. Ohio Run Boxing. You can find me on Facebook. Marcus Nall or Ohio Run Boxing, and on IG Ohio Run Boxing. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Michael's what's up, Mike? Man, I see Mike, man. What's up?
Salute to the big homie Michael Williams Sr. in the bill indefinitely, man. And Junior, gotta say, Say that. Go ahead, bro. Tell the people.
No, I said he got a fight. He got a fight coming up in Atlanta, man. I just seen that. Shout out to Mike, man. His dad, one of the best. He's one of the best undercover. I ain't gonna even say undercover because he's a promoter for his son, man. One of the best father and sons duels in boxing right now when it comes to promoting these sons. Bro, he's one of them, man. So, shout out to him, man. Nothing but love. You already know from this way. I rock
Facts,
with him,
man. And for y'all that don't know, man, when I was just talking boxing on Facebook, him and Marcus, man, I gotta say, man, why big bro, man, it's some people, you understand, in boxing that was really instrumental in me being able to hold this platform and hold my own amongst the big dogs and trust the work that I present to y'all in them film studies, trust my knowledge in boxing. So I appreciate you for that, man. You ain't never got to thank me for what you've been doing. Yeah, I mean, for what I'm supposed to do, big bro. I appreciate you, you understand, in that way, because when I didn't have a channel, y'all, that was somebody who always encouraged me, you understand, and motivated me as well. So yeah, I mean, I never not get them Nate flyers. And on that note, y'all know OTB boxing class. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Get on over to Everything Boxing. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some shit talking going on today. But everybody who did come, hit the like button. Y'all know Ohio Run Boxing it's a statement. You understand? And it's more than a statement now. It's something that we stand on. It's a brand. You understand? It's a level of competition that we uphold. So appreciate the brand, appreciate it, man. Fighting the sport. When a fight break out, you're going to want to know what happened. So make sure you subscribe to OTB Boxing Class 1-on-1 so you ain't got to guess who getting watch fights, just waiting on somebody to get punched. We're going to make sure we break everything down in a manner that's understandable. And tap in with us, man. We ain't going nowhere. Know that. Oh, hold on. I do got something to lace y'all with right quick.
Already. I'm one of the ones I'm feared and well respected. If they don't like me, I done shot some shit in their sections. Or I done socked you out your shoes because you was too extra. Too disrespectful, had to whoop you, gave me a lesson. With the gang tats all over my body, I used to run from the crash.
Welcome to OTB Boxing Class. Man, I'm delighted. As y'all know, I'm from the city. At the silver medalist Duke Ragan, who just looked spectacular in his last outing, which I told y'all on This Week in Boxing just on Sunday. So please tell me, man, how you feeling today?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to be on your broadcast.
Oh, nah, man, we appreciate you, man. The city of Cincinnati, we delighted to have you, man. Everything you do for the city, man, that was a great piece they had on you and your pops, man. I look forward to following your career as I have already. But let's get into a little bit of this boxing talk. Let me pick your brain a little bit, man. How'd it feel getting back in the ring off of that layoff?
Oh, no, I definitely feel good. I'll be right back in the ring May 21st.
May 21st?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Then be careful, boy. We might have to break that at OTV, man. Yeah. Get my 100,000 views off of the champ, man.
Nah, for sure. Go ahead.
So tell me, what was hardest from being out of the ring that long?
Being out of the ring that long, I say from me, because my last professional fight was April 10th of 2021. Then I fought in the Olympics. So basically it was like the change of competition as far as like I was professional, then I went to the amateurs, then I went back to being professional.
Right. And that was something I never seen a fighter do, man. Tell me a little bit how that worked out for you.
I mean, it worked out good. I came home with a silver medal, but as far as like me being a professional, I had slowed my pace down. Then going back to the amateur, I had to speed my pace back up, then going back into the professional, I had to slow it back down. So that was kind of the only hard part, just, like having to balance everything out.
Right.
But everything was good.
That's what's up. How the shoulder feeling, man?
Oh yeah, everything great. I'm 100%. Be my next fight, May 21st. I'll be back at it again, the dub.
Facts. I was glad to see you got some rounds in your last fight, man. How did that feel? As your last couple fights before that both came in early stoppages.
Oh no, it definitely felt good. I was in there with a tough opponent. he came to fight, so it felt good to you know, show my skills.
Yeah, then to show that you could. That was the first time they seen you fight off the back foot. How'd that feel,
sure.
bro?
Nah, it felt good. You know, I just want to show the world that I can punch, but I can box too.
Facts. That's beautiful, man. I definitely commend you, man. Inside, outside the ring, we big fans at OTB boxing class. I ain't gonna take too much of your time. This the first of many interviews. Y'all got it from Duke Ragan, the silver medalist first. You know what I mean? So get used to it, man.
For sure.
Appreciate having you, bro.
No doubt.
As we are so gracious, be no OTB boxing class ranking. It is just he gonna go downstairs and then finish off with a body shot. We always talk about fighters fighting in transition. This is really beautiful boxing. There go that pretty jab. There you go. That's that snapback jab, because you just see the head snap back. You feel me? And that's really beautiful boxing, because you can see when you have such a pretty jab and he return fire on that right hook. But you can see the timing on that. It sets up the second transition, which is the right hand. Now that right hand landed, boom, look at him finish off with the 3 and the left hook. Oh, that's pretty boxing right there, man. And that's fighting in transitions. When each punch sets up your next punch, that's what boxing is about, y'all. Now look at him get his head on his shoulder, wrap up the lead arm to where he can't get hit by the opposite foot arm, which is the right, in that position. And that's beautiful on the clinch, man. I want younger boxers to really get their head on the shoulder, and it has to be the lead foot shoulder so that you out the way. But right here, you just gonna look at him manipulate the line, and he's a master at controlling the line. Look at him pop that snapback jab, because he know this kid on his front foot, and when you got a jab, what do? You pop it out there to keep your distance. And as he keeps his distance, look at him change the levels on that right hook, because I done popped this jab so much I can see the weight transition coming. So if it's gonna hit me, it's gonna hit me down here. Now when you are on the line, I'm gonna double up on the jab, shoot the overhand right, and let you know I got something coming. And you're gonna have to pay when you want to get on your front foot. That body shot is beautiful, because he taking what he giving. Patience, man. When you know you up in the fight, and now you just saying, I'm gone, I'm out of there. That's from footwork, and that's from bad setting up your punches bad. If you can't set your punches up with this kid, you're not going to touch him. Now look at him shoot the same 3-piece we just seen Shakur Stevenson hit you guys with when he caught him on his front foot. Shots to K. Karoma, both of those Olympians. Teaching great thing at Olympic Boxing USA. I love it. You gotta love it. The sport of boxing love it. Now let's look at him control the line. Look at him circle out clockwise away from that right hand. And then when he do go towards the left hand, and he is in punching range, look at how active he is. Shoot the uppercut so he could put his muffins on, and then he could sneak that left in there. Now with no weight transition, you are not gonna touch him. He's out of there. Pop that jab, baby. Pop that jab. Now my footwork, I told you, with no weight transition, he gonna see that right hand coming. The kid, and then he gonna smother the left while he on the phone. This just great boxing, man. The more you watch the film, the more impressed you is with this kid. And we know that he possesses a lot of power. But so to see him box and to see his boxing IQ at that level and at that age is really going to be a treat for us to see it all come together. Now look at him just rotating clockwise, counterclockwise in this instance, away from that right hand where I'm out of lead range, telling him you can come on because I control the line. Pop that jab. You see that head snap back? Then he changed the levels. He does it all. He fights in all phases of boxing. Front foot, back foot. Look at that 2-piece split in the guard. That's just beautiful because I know you on your front foot. Your head ain't moving if you on your front foot. Very few fighters got enough head. Look at him shoot that up in there. And you catch him shoot that up as we seen put him to sleep. Give him a good old stop, drop, and roll. He shoot that up because
that's an old interview we did with Duke Ragan. Y'all make sure y'all tune in early. Check out Duke, man. Get over to ETV, Everything Boxing and Sports. We out, man.